At the end of every year, I like to do a few activities to create a clean slate for the new year and hit the reset button. In today's video, I'm trying to get all the little annoying tasks that have been on my mind off of my plate so that I'm ready for the new year and feeling fresh. So I started this out by doing a huge brain dump of every single thing that was on my mind. I really wanted to focus on resetting my space and almost creating that fresh feeling in my house, as well as doing a bit of resetting of my mind. So I started out by cleaning out my bedside table drawer. I feel like this drawer has become my junk drawer. It's just so easy to put random stuff in my bedside drawer. So I took everything out KonMari style and I went through it all one by one, got rid of a few things. So it ends up with a bunch of rubbish to get rid of, things that I want to move to different spots around the house, and things that I want to put back in their homes. I know that's such a little thing, but it makes a big difference. I feel better. I feel better already. I'd recently bought some stuff on Black Friday and it had just been stuffed in that drawer. Like these things and some other things that have been thrown away. Next thing I wanted to do was get rid of the heaters that are still hanging around. It's very much summer. These definitely need to go. I always procrastinate getting rid of them, but I wanted it done before the new year. The next thing that I did was clean the corners of my bathroom. I promise we do clean, we mop regularly, but the corners of this bathroom just get so grotty and like a yellowy, and I feel like I've been really noticing it, so I scrubbed at the corners of the bathroom. They looked so much better. From there, I wanted to clean up what is loose area of the bathroom. As you can see, it's a mess. So I got this cheap bathroom caddy from Kmart that I set up that I could slide in next to the laundry sink that could hold most of those things. This is a super small change that already has made me so happy. That looks so much better, like so much better. I'm obsessed. I love it. So all of Luke's things used to be over here and now they are sitting in here. I've left his toothpaste, toothbrush and all of that stuff there, but everything else has gone in here. I also set up this over the washer unit for some extra storage space in our bathroom. Any extra storage we can get, we'll take. Look at this. I'm sorry. What a fabulous use of space. And we've got laundry baskets up there, which is so useful. I'm so happy. The whole bathroom feels refreshed. These wood planks have been sitting next to our fridge for most of the year, and I don't know why I haven't gotten rid of them, but I wanted to do it before the end of the year hit. The next thing we're gonna do is a bit of a declutter. So right now, my wardrobe is bowing. A lot of my winter jackets are really heavy and I think that's the main cause of it. So I want to go through, I want to do a bit of a declutter. I don't think I'll get rid of too much. And then I want to actually put my winter clothes away because we won't use them until June. We're starting out by getting all of the clothes off. I'm going to take them off their hangers. All the clothes off their hangers. KonMari style. That's how we do it. It's the best way to do it and we know it. Sometimes we don't feel like taking our clothes off their hangers, but we all know it makes a big difference. I'm in a scary state of mind where I feel like I don't like any of my clothes. As I'm going through them, I'm like, no, I don't like this. And I think everyone kind of gets like that sometimes. I don't know if it's a good state of mind to be in while you're decluttering though. I took all of my clothes out of my drawers as well. I store most of my bottoms in these drawers and I went through everything one by one. Okay, so here is where we've landed. I put all of my non-winter tops back. I mean, that's a little wintry, but not really. This is all to keep. This I'm gonna put away in storage. And this is my pile of to go. They're pretty much just the clothes that whenever I go to reach for them, I'm just like, ugh. You know how you get that feeling about certain pieces in your wardrobe? That's how I feel about these items. So, I have a bunch of compression bags that I'm gonna use to store all my winter things. Alright. I started stuffing all of the clothing into the compression bags. That works so well. Okay, my first little squish pack is done. And it was really easy. I didn't have to use a vacuum at all. I really thought I'd have to get a vacuum and like it up, but it just rolled up and it compressed it. In the box it goes. I ended up filling up 2 boxes with my winter clothes and those boxes fit really nicely underneath my bed. So the next thing that I wanted to do was set up this hallway cabinet. We've had a cabinet in our hallway that you'll see in a second that's been killing me for a little while. So this is what's currently there. You can't really see it that well, but in the drawer, the bottom of the drawer is falling out. The back is almost completely ripped off, I think. There's water stains. And probably the main reason that I wanted to get rid of it is just that it's not that functional. It's hard to get things out and put things in. So I took everything out of the cabinet that was already there. I did a bit of decluttering as well. I figured why not take the chance to just go through everything, and I got through a few little items. Then Luke and I set up the cabinet and I put everything back in. I really wanted to put it in so that it was super functional and easy to use. It looks so much better. So this is the situation. In this drawer, I've just got gift bags. Kind of put tools over here, and then these are napkins. So if we ever have guests over, we'll bring out the napkins. And then In this one, you've got a basket of cards and smaller gift bags, and then any kind of like decoration-y stuff or wrapping stuff. Plates, this is too big. These ones are the bottom, so I'm gonna need to move those. And then other little bowls plates. Then over here, flutes, wine glasses, little glasses, just cute things that come out on occasion. Mini vases, proper vases, little decor bits and pieces. There's also cutlery for when people come over. The space over here generally looks so much clearer, but also it's just so much more functional. Like I can just grab things out with ease now, whereas before that thing was breaking apart. Like the bottoms of the drawers were bowing in. It just wasn't cute. That makes me happy. It's a big little improvement. The next thing that I did was set up some extra shelving in the bathroom. Once again, I just got a little bathroom caddy from Kmart. I wanted it as extra storage next to the toilet, as you can see, but I don't know if it's the right fit. The next task on my list was replacing this power board. As you can see, something's going on with this power board, and I'm sure it's not good, and it's the power board that my computer is plugged into. I got rid of the old power board and I put in my fancy new one that I could plug my computer into. Another little task I wanted to do was create this little glasses holder. I don't have a home for my glasses right now, so they end up lying all around the house, and I just wanted to create a little home for them. The kitchen is definitely one of those places that just after time starts to feel really messy and all over the place. We added a pantry this year. So up here we just have breakfast things, I guess, snacks, pans and pots, more gadgets. And we also have this little mini pantry that you guys have probably seen before. So this is lots of like flour and canned goods and supplements. I still feel like we're not making as good use of the space as we could. You guys know my kitchen is my least favorite place in this little place. We're so lucky. Like this place is great, but this particular part of this place, it's just not my favorite. So I'm going to declutter both of the pantries, rejig things, make everything feel fresh, neat, good again. I love when my kitchen feels good, because I mean, you use your kitchen literally every day if you work from home. Lots of grabbing for snacks. So it's worth putting the time in. And I know it'll make me feel so good for the new year. So I took every single thing out of the pantry and I cleaned it all out. There's something so satisfying about doing this. I do it probably once a year. You guys would know. A disorganized pantry truly is something that you have to deal with every single day, and it makes life so annoying. I have a tidy pantry, one tidy pantry. So I ended up putting all of the supplements and medication and cold and flu stuff into these little baskets, and I just reorganized, cleaned things out. Now I'm gonna know where to find everything and what I have, and I think that's just something that you need to do once, twice a year when it comes to your pantry. Pantries just get so messy. I also did the same thing for our second pantry that's near the fridge. Our drain had been clogging up and I've been putting off doing anything about it, so I went out, I got some drain clean, and I used it on the drain, and it worked perfectly. So I tried to clean this chair some time ago and I managed to stain it like this. it was me. I was the problem. So I'm gonna do it again. I cleaned it with like a vacuum water cleaner, and obviously that's not what we need to do. We're gonna do it the classic way. We've Googled how to clean a fabric chair and we're following the instructions. So I put together this vinegar baking soda situation that's supposed to be good for cleaning fabric chairs. I scrubbed at my office chair, and you'll be happy to know there are absolutely no stains and it looks perfect again. I did have to wait a day or two for it to dry though. The next task that I wanted to tackle but also really didn't want to tackle, that I've been meaning to do sincerely for the entire year, was cleaning out our shed. So we have two sheds. This is the big one, and I've been meaning to take this shed and turn it into something like a little craft space or a little hangout area even. But I've been putting it off because there was so much stuff in it. So I finally decided to take every single thing out of the shed. I decluttered and got rid of a heap of stuff, and then I vacuumed and wiped down everything. This is really just the start of a project, but sometimes it's just starting that feels the hardest. My next task was just wrapping my presents. Something that I know if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be in a flurry trying to wrap my presents last minute, and I'm gonna be so annoyed that I didn't do it earlier, so I got it all done. Now I'm booking my yearly appointments, which I probably should do more than yearly, but I really only do them yearly, and I like to book them in advance so I make sure that I do them. Car service, dental clean, and a skin cancer checkup. If I could book in a service for my car service is booked. To book in a dental clean. Dental clean and checkup booked. I hate going for a dental clean. I hate the way that it makes my mouth feel, so I avoid it. It's good that I booked it in ahead of time though. That is a favor for my future self, sort of. Well, future self. If you liked this video, you'll probably like all of the videos in my reset series where I'm doing a bunch of activities to create a clean slate for the new year. That playlist is going to be linked on the screen as well as down below. I'll also have a playlist for all of my other life admin days if you just want a big life admin playlist to chuck on in the background of someone getting things done to motivate you to get things done.